Jesus did not come to belittle us, but to exalt us. The essence of the Gospel of the Holy 12. Yeshua did not come to belittle humanity, but to remind it of its divine origin and dignity. Humanity is a child of God, not a sinful being. One of the clearest statements of this is, "To all who receive, is given the power to become sons and daughters of God." This is revolutionary. Not "you are unworthy," but you are called to become divine. The kingdom of God is within you. God is within us, not only outside, but also outside, in nature, in all living beings. The divine is not distant, but present within humanity itself. The goal is becoming conscious, not submission. The text makes it clear that the soul's ascent occurs through realization, through lived truth and through active love. So not blind obedience, but growth, consciousness and unfolding. Salvation is development, not shifting blame onto others, onto Jesus, but taking responsibility. This changes everything, not passive salvation, but the active transformation of the human being. Humanity is part of a divine whole. It is embedded in creation, the cosmos, the divine order, and is not separate from it. It is a co-creator and shaper, an agent of the highest creative power. This elevates dignity enormously. You are part of a living whole, a co-creator on a divine mission. Dignity through compassion and love. Yeshua demonstrates greatness not through power, but through compassion, non-violence, and love for all beings. For example, animals are protected, cruelty is courageously condemned. This means that true greatness lies in courageously living love. Humanity as a light being in the making. Humanity is not complete but a being in the process of becoming. From the unconscious to the conscious. From separation to unity. In the Gospel of the Holy 12, Yeshua does not say, "You are small and need salvation," but, "You are of divine origin, remember and become what you are." The greatest problem in a spiritual sense is not sin, but failing to live up to one's potential, one's purpose. You are not here to make yourself small, but to remember that a light lives within you. And this light is allowed to shine and work in this world. This divine dignity of humankind, the kingdom of God within, runs like a thread through many apocryphal writings. Gospel of Thomas. One of the clearest statements of all, the kingdom is within you and outside of you. And further, in essence, whoever recognizes themselves recognizes their divine origin. Humanity already carries the divine within them. They must recognize it, not earn it. Gospel of Mary Magdalene, inner authority. Here, humanity is radically re-evaluated. It is not external authority that counts, but inner realization and connection. Mary becomes the teacher of the disciples. Pistis Sophia. Humanity as an ascending being of light. Humanity is a spark of light fallen into matter, yet destined to return. Jesus says, in essence, "I have come to remind you of your origin. You are not small, but a being of light, on the way home." Gospel of truth. Remembrance rather than instruction. Ignorance is the problem, not guilt. Salvation is remembrance. Humanity is already connected to God, but has simply forgotten it. Gospel of Philip. The divine spark within humanity. Human beings carry the light within them. Union with God takes place within. Gospel of perfect life. Human beings are part of the divine order. Dignity is manifested in love, purity, and compassion. The goal is the embodiment of the divine in life. Common essence. Human beings are not fallen sinners at their core, but divine beings. The problem is not guilt but ignorance and inaction in the face of injustice. The path is knowledge, gnosis, love, inner purification and commitment. The goal is the return to unity with God, the realization of the divine essence within humanity, through the tasks to which we are called. Jesus did not want to make us small, but great. Not you are unworthy, but you are greater than you believe. The kingdom is within you, recognize who you are. You need not become anything you are not already. You may remember what has long lived within you. The kingdom of God is not a place you reach, but a truth that awakens within you. There are also many passages in the Bible that confirm precisely this. Jesus does not belittle people, but lifts them up. He reminds them of their divine dignity and origin. Jesus said, "Is it not written in your law, I have said, you are gods?" John 10 verse 34. Human beings carry something divine within them. Jesus expressly confirms this. Jesus' central message is, "The kingdom of God is within you." Luke 17 verse 21. Not in the temple, not in institutions, but within the human being. The image of God. God created man in his own image, Genesis 1 verse 2. This means that man is a mirror, an expression, a bearer of divine quality. That is the highest dignity, becoming children of God. John 1 verse 12. But to all who did receive him, he gave the right to become children of God. Not servants, not subordinates, but children of God. Matthew 5 verse 48. Be perfect, just as your Father in heaven is perfect. That would be absurd if human beings were conceived as small. It is an invitation. Grow into your divine nature. John 14 verse 12. Whoever believes in me will do the works that I do, and even greater ones. That is extraordinary. Jesus says you have the same potential as I do. 1 Corinthians 3 verse 16. Do you not know that you are God's temple? God does not merely dwell somewhere, but within human beings themselves. When you put it all together, the human being is the image of God, the bearer of the divine, a child of God, the temple of God. You are not separate from God. You are an expression of Him. Not created to crawl, but to shine. The kingdom is not far away. It awaits within you. Human beings are more than they believe themselves to be. You are not here to limit yourself, but to unfold your potential. Not separate from the source, but carried by it. The light you seek already lives within you.